Yo, yo, yo. Big IV, big four by the people for the people. And this is the For the Real Only channel. It's not the game, it's not the test, it's the real thing. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. Uh huh. Hold on 1 second. Yep. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, you know? Yeah, I'm just chilling, cooling, relaxing for now. Getting ready to make moves in a few. Yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, man. Somebody was just asking me about, for those that see this, somebody was just asking me about, oh, when the next trivia or whatever. Well, I did the first one in July, I think it was, and then this one was in, and then I skipped a month that did I did this one in September. So I was thinking about doing the next one in November, but that's just me. I was telling them like, hey man, we can do it whenever you want to, whenever we just hey like we do it anyway. We got a pot. You know what I'm saying? It's a pot. If whatever everybody want to put together a pot, as long as it's a halfway decent pot and we ain't having no trivia with $100 in it or something like that. Like if somebody would, whenever somebody want to put together one, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing to me. Who's on the list? I don't know. I meant to put. I'm not sure why. I've done it before, but I don't know why they not letting me upload nothing like as a background up here, which is pretty weird. But I got the list right here. Uh, the list, and I'm gonna give y'all the top 10 first. I'm gonna give you the top 11. The list is, of course, Mayweather and Pacquiao at 1 and 2. So Mayweather number one, Pacquiao number two, Hopkins and Usyk at 3 and 4. They got Canelo at 5. Now this is post Canelo Crawford. They got Andre Ward 6, Terrence Crawford 7, Juan Manuel Marquez at 8, Roy Jones at 9, and now this Japanese now Inke. I have a hard time pronouncing that, but those of y'all know the Japanese dude Naoya Inke Inoue. Hard time pronouncing that. But number 11 is Triple G. You know what I'm saying? What up, Fatanya? Fatanya in the building. Double tap on the screen. Mm-hmm. These things be controversial though, man. Like I be wondering anytime, like especially when it be like music or rap stuff, who put together these lists though? It be a lot of inconsistencies in this list. Like they got Vitaly Klitschko on here. He number 19. Number 19. You yeah, tripping. No, Mike Tyson was in that was in the 20th century. Trust me, he didn't do nothing in the 21st century. That's what it is. It's the best fighters of the 21st century. So, you know, they got Usyk at number 4. I'm trying to figure out. Now, this is the thing with this is that when they do these lists, they need to start introducing criteria, like what's the criteria for what? Because it's clearly not records, and like how many losses or wins you got. Cause I'm looking at this. Roy Jones Jr. got more losses than anybody else on here, followed by Manny Pacquiao, Bernard Hopkins, people like that. So that just goes to show you feel me? It ain't by the record. Mm. Damn, there's some damn hair in my mouth. No, so everybody's saying that. So the people coming here, I don't know if they just saying that. Double tap on the screen. If you in here, state your name. Y'all watch boxing? You know what I'm saying? Moni, what you know about Mike Tyson? Damn, I wish I could put this thing up. I don't know how I was able to do it them couple little times. And I don't know. I just seen this last week, the end of last week, the weekend. I don't know if how long it's been out, but I've been meaning to talk about it. Oh, what don't you know? You didn't know it was the 21st century. It's like, now let me stop. ESPN's the best boxers of the 21st century. Like I said, okay, they got even though Usyk is at number 4. Even though he beat Tyson Fury got them wins over Deontay Wilder. I wholeheartedly agree that Deontay Wilder, I don't think he should be on the list as the best boxers of 21st century. But I feel like even though Usyk beat Fury track record, he should damn sure be at least higher up on his list than at 17. Usyk is number 4. Now they got Vitaly Klitschko at 19, Marco Antonio Barrera at 20. I would put Marco Antonio Barrera in front of Vitaly Klitschko. Oh, this is weird. This is a weird ass list. Joe Calzaghe, Eric Morales, Lomachenko, 14. De La Hoya at 15. But see, you gotta factor in 21st century. I can't totally argue with that because De La Hoya's biggest moments was in the 20th century. If you look at the 21st century, Bernard Hopkins hit him with a kidney punch. Or did he break his rib? Bernard Hopkins spanked him. Mosley spanked him twice. Who else spanked him? De La Hoya. Pacquiao did De La Hoya so bad it didn't even make no sense. Yeah, I ain't gonna argue with that one. Besides, I ain't even gonna put Juan Manuel Marquez at number 8. So besides that and Usyk, I'm pretty much cool with everything else in the top 10. But 21st century as well, should Roy be in there? But Roy went up to heavyweight. I think, what was that? When that, 2000, 2001? Now that I think about that, I don't know. Roy might not deserve. I don't know. This is weird, man. This is weird, man. What y'all got going on, though? Ain't nobody even talking about no damn boxing. We need a boxing head. I'm only talking about built the ass. Are you serious? Belt ass. Are you out of your mind? What? Hold on, man. Hold on. Now, see. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who remember that? All worked up. Yeah, I remember that show, All Worked Up. It was scripted and super duper fake. I think that's what that towing came from. What was that lizard lick towing? I think that came from there. And it was a show on there with a black dude that was a process a process server, Byron the process server. I think he was in Philly. Are you out of your mind? I am just doing my job, sir. And what about Manny Pacquiao? I don't. They had him at number two. I was saying I ain't got no problem with him. They had him at number two. I was protesting Juan Manuel Marquez being at number eight and Usyk being at number four. But now I got a whole bunch of gripes when we get to talking about the 21st century. Some of these dudes was reigning supreme in the 90s, but when you think about 2000 and up, it's like that list really looked funny. It seemed like they was taking into account their entire career as opposed to just the 21st century. Because that list, then that's probably, I guess, I've identified why I got a problem with the list. You know what I'm saying? But people always got a problem with these lists, though. Everything but the right list. Right. Yeah, I'm doing Chef O right now. Luckily, it's a crock pot involved. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just counting down till I hit this damn job. Everything. Okay, come on, come on. Mm-hmm. So, mm, yep. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna take this down. Okay, we 60-40. Well, can I vote on my own shit? Oh yeah, Chef O. Where we at? Hold on. 980. 20 subs away from that thou wow. Appreciate everybody that's been tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Been trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next with these channels. It's time to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Time to, curveball the situation. Mm-hmm. Moni, what you been up to though? What you got going on? You going live today too? Why? See, now this poll is steadily updating, but the whole time I've been here, I've been seeing two people in the live. So whoever is in here, double tap on the screen because I'm thinking it's just Moni and Fatanya, but I'm seeing all these votes. Where the hell is the people at? Why they ain't showing them to me? What it do? And then I just did a Mississippi crock pot roast, and I'm doing like a chicken version of that same thing, and I'm making like a comparison video. You know what I'm saying, between the two. But the star of the show is not actually the meat, it's the pepperoncini. These things I've been hearing about, pepperoncini, which is in the shrimp dish that I just uploaded. I just uploaded a shrimp recipe. So, I'm just making different things that have pepperoncini in it, you know. And these peppers, they not hot or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You can find them in jars in the grocery store, sliced up or whole or whatever. So yeah, that crock pot working though. I'm starting to get the aroma is drifting back this way. It has drifted on my back, on my bike. You on your bike. Mm-mm-mm. Yep, that's all I'm doing. Another day. So yeah, man. Like I said, y'all know if anybody, like I said, whenever y'all want to do it, do the a trivia, just let me know. I'll put the questions together, but we can do them at any time. You know what I'm saying? But my schedule, I said I'm gonna do them every other month. We might do another one next month if we don't find the right opponent for this battle. I'm looking diligently. They don't. I don't even think I'm gonna make it be an actual battle. I'm gonna just bar for bar the situation. So I'm go bar for bar. So problem is finding somebody who ain't scared to rap. Double tap on the screen, hit that like button, man. Show love. Did anybody see the ESPN's list for the best fighters of the 21st century? It's a tricky deal here. StreamYard updated again. They did. I don't know, man. I'm about to leave. I don't like how they be moving. Man. And it's crazy because I'm only using it for Friday Night Live, but StreamYard be moving crazy. And sometimes this is typically good, but sometimes they want to move crazy on here too. You just never know. One thing YouTube has been very good at is being unpredictable. You think you can predict something on here if you want to, or know, and it's in what to know with what direction something is going on here. No, you don't. Whenever you get comfortable and think you know something, you get hit with a curveball. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even know what StreamYard got going on. StreamYard been on some other, you know what I'm saying? Professional grade audio with 48 7. It's new update. It's just too many updates. That's another thing. That might be something too. You know what I'm saying? It could be them. It could just be that they doing too much or they slowing down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they got going on, but they keep putting all these features, and it's like whatever. This thing ain't doing nothing. Like it ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing on YouTube. They blocking it. I'm about to mess around and cut it off again like I did last time. Cause I'm really only running it for live. Right, right. Again, I didn't get my notifications for this. I was holding my other phone the whole time. I've been on this joint for 21 minutes. I was holding the other phone for like 15 of them. And did I get the alert that I was live? Nope. No matter what, if I post on one, I didn't get my chef or either. No alert. I ain't even getting my own alerts. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm subscribed to Chef Fo from For the Real Only and vice versa. I don't get my even get my own shit. Yeah, playing games. Yeah, playing games. Hmm. I feel you on that. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Congratulations, congratulations. As crazy as it sounds, man, I be missing school. And I be missing school checks too. Yep. Hmm. Go in there, go in there and kill it. How long you got to go for? 2 years, 4 years? Oh wait. Okay. Double tap on the screen. Oh, Moni going to school for 2 years. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But to get along with the other people at school, you know what I'm saying? I know you takes a few months to be certified. Word, word. I need to go upgrade. I'm trying to upgrade my credentials too. I don't know why you be nice. You nice on here. I don't know why you trying to act gangster. You ain't had no bad influences lately. You been pretty nice. You been nice the whole time. I don't know. I don't get you sometime, Money Mo. You lied to me. Hell yeah. What you said last night? You live. You said something. I said the same thing to you. You said something smart. I can't even remember what you said. You done said so much smart shit. Yeah. But double tap on the screen. Who in the bushes over here? Jump in the comments. State your name, where you from, your zip code, your area code, your city, your state, your province, your county, whatever. Get in here and let it be known where you from. Get in the chat. Y'all ducking in and out of here. What we doing this Friday? Cause I'm an educated ninja. I don't know. I don't know. I be trying to think of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta find some type of little. You supposed to be coming up with this stuff. You supposed to be working. I done hired you. You the assistant. Hell, you supposed to come up with activities. Movie night on Rumble. You could do that. Cause if you could do that, that'd be dope. Oh, okay. No, she was supposed to be the manager. You was like the assistant or whatever you was. I think you was, yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Matter of fact, that's something I need to do this. I need to try to get that done this weekend. Period. I need to like really open up a Rumble. I'm so tired of passwords and setting up stuff. I don't want no more shit. After this, I don't want nothing. I don't really don't. I don't want nothing else. A phone operator, yeah, no, you downgrade. I was trying to not say it to try to give you a higher position, but you done went lower. You done downgraded. Talking about a phone operator. You ain't no phone operator. I got a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Who has a landline in 2025? Not too many. Yeah, you went way low. You trying to reduce your workload around here. Docking your pay. Yep, docking your pay. Yep, I'm hiring. We hiring over here at the For the Real Only channel. Turn your application into money. Submit your applications. You know what I'm saying? I need a fast editor. You know what I'm saying? And everything else. What else I need? What else we could use? Yeah, you want it. I don't pay you. It don't work like that. That ain't the type of business you arrangement you was seeking was. I would identify as extortion. You were attempting to extort me out of a large sum of money. Yep, it was an extortion plot in place. No, I filed for Chapter 11. I ain't got nothing. What I got? I got some clothes. I got some. I'm like Ike Turner. I got some clothes. I got a couple suits. You know what I'm saying? Everything I got tied up in investments. That's what Ike Turner said. What I got? I got some clothes. I got some shoes, suits, and the rest of it I got tied up in some investments and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, we tied up in investments around these parts. It's the investments channel. You know what I'm saying? hmm But yeah, I'm just cooling, man. It's so sad though how people just be wanting your attention on here, and they be trying to mention you and all this and that. I ain't even say nothing. 'Cause I just know that that's what they be wanting to do. Sometimes you got to master the art of just letting them say something. I never understood, like when I was younger, when you were a kid and somebody may be getting on your nerves in class, and the teacher be like, just ignore them or just ignore them. And you know what I'm saying? And I have really finally realized the power in ignoring the person. You know what I'm saying? And it's like ignoring somebody really is like the feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're no one. You're a peasant. You're an imbecile. I don't have to respond to this. All right. Yeah, what I'm saying? Somebody be trying to grasp and be keep themselves within arm's reach of you so they can reach out and touch. They be trying to reach out and touch. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That's what they be trying to do though. Trying to be a part of your program. You know what I'm saying? Can't be a part of this program. This is not the free fall channel. This is not the everyone welcome. This ain't the welcome mat doorstep challenge, doorstep challenge channel. Nothing. Reach out and touch. Over there making them silly videos and lying and capping and everything else. Making up shit. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I know you be knowing. I know you be knowing. Me don't want to hear it. Me don't care. I don't care what you say. Yep. I got me a book. I ordered a book to read. Rich Porter and I, The Hand of Circumstance. If you know who Rich Porter is, that's a Mekhi Phifer character that he played in Paid in Bitch. So this from his ex-girl. And I know this book touches on Ace, who is AZ and who plays AZ, and how the movie portrayed them as friends, but it's a lot of they didn't really like each other. And when Mitch got killed, Ace was messing with this girl. So, which was Mitch girl. So, hmm, that's crazy. Interesting piece of literature. That's one of the things it touch on. It probably got some interesting stuff about D Rugs You know what I'm saying? Too, since that's who the life they was living and she was with him. They need to focus on their own. You right. Yeah, we are tired of it. We are tired of you. We have had it with you. We are through with you. Yeah, we like your boy over there. We is not interested in any new friend. No new friend. No new friend. No no no. Yeah, we don't want no new friends. Not the likes of you. Not of the likes of you. No no man. No 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 no. Rodney B. And the place to be. What up with you? Yeah, we just here talking about random stuff, but especially the ESPN Best Frighters of the 21st Century list. Oh, you done switched up, huh? Moni, Monica in the building. Y'all salute both of them. Monica like the evil twin, because I know that she be trying to talk her shit. She be trying to talk her shit when she got that Monica channel in her. You know what I'm saying? You know, the problem I was having a couple issues with the list here, and I realize I'm having the list because I'm having a problem because the list is it's saying 21st century, but basically the first five is Mayweather, Pacquiao, Bernard Hopkins, Alexander Usyk, and Canelo, and 6 through 10 is Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, Juan Manuel Marquez, Roy Jones Jr., and that Naoya and Inke. You know the Japanese dude. I cannot pronounce that name. No, you don't, Moni. So my whole thing is this. Even though Usyk beat Fury, Fury had a hell of a, you know, Fury was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Fury at 17. Does he really deserve to be that low down and Usyk is up at 4? That's weird. And then they got Juan Manuel Marquez, who I don't even think deserves to be number 8. Because in the other 10, you got De La Hoya. You mean to tell me? But then we looking at the 21st century. Vitaly Klitschko, 19. Fury, 17. De La Hoya, 15. Triple G, 11. But then if you talk about the 21st century, because that's what it says, that's the key word to me. If you're talking about 21st century, how come Roy Jones at number 9? Roy Jones don't deserve to be number 9, especially not no 21st century. Now, if you want to talk about the whole scope of his career, and I can understand someone putting him in the top 10. What about Manny? I ain't got no problem with him. I mean, it is who he is. I don't think he the. I mean, Manny put on. Manny put on. He ain't in my personal. He ain't. No, he wouldn't be number 2 on my list. I just like too many boxers more than I like him. But I can understand why he at where he at as far as 21st century. This whole thing, this recent fight with Canelo and Crawford has really ignited this who the best conversation is more prevalent than ever now. And now it's all about, is Crawford better than De La Hoya? You know? I mean, Mayweather. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still gonna give it to Floyd though. Yeah. I wish I, like I said, I wish I could put it up here, but it's just it. The ESPN made the list. I want to know how they put it together. Who voted on it? What was the criteria? It's all over the place. You really you oh Bernard Hopkins is number 3. David Benita is right. It's Mayweather, Pacquiao, Hopkins, Usyk. Matter of fact, let me see something. Yeah, yeah. I rock with Bernard Hopkins too, though. Even though I felt like he went out kind of sad. I don't like how he went out. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how he went out. His exit. When that dude knocked him through the ropes and he said he got pushed. You know what I'm saying? And he lied. I'm like, bro. I'm like, Bernard. I'm like, bro, you at the time, what was he, 41, 49? I'm like, bro, you got a built-in excuse, bro. You got a built-in excuse. You already old. You an old guy. Ain't nobody do what you did at the age you did it at. You know what I'm saying? It was still out here putting a dent in something at that age. Like you didn't need to cop a plea, bro. And take the coward way out and deny the man his glory. He won, he won. You know what I'm saying? And even if you did, you got a built-in excuse. You an older guy, man. You 49 years old, bro. I ain't like the way he went. Street dude, bro. He ain't gonna touch you. Yeah, you right about that. I wasn't feeling that though. I ain't like how he moved in his last fight. I'm like, come on, you went out like a sucker. What what movie was that? No, the house party. You went out like a sucker. Nah, salute B Hop. Hell yeah. Yeah, the executioner, the alien. Yeah, Roy Jones was official. Roy Jones lost to Father Time. I don't see nobody whooping him. Not even Mayweather. If uh if Father Time beat Roy, when them legs slowed down, he went. And we saw he didn't. Them legs going to expose you. That's one thing. Them legs went, and we saw he didn't have no chin. Tapping him and knocking him out. I feel like Roy, uh, 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 young Roy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, it ain't nowhere in the world. Let's take a middleweight Roy and get a middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yeah, he couldn't have. It would have been a good one, but he couldn't have seen Roy. Roy had too much power. Mayweather, Pacquiao, Bernard Hopkins, Usyk, Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, that's the first fight right there. Now, this list is made after the Crawford fight. Yeah, Roy was official though. I remember Roy, it was always exciting when Roy was about to fight. You be glued to the TV. Like Tyson had that knockout appeal because you knew somebody was gonna get knocked out. You didn't know how brutal it was gonna be. You just had to be there because you could miss it in the blink of an eye. Roy was gonna put on a show for you and just thoroughly outmatch and you know what I'm saying, and outfox his opponent to the point where like you didn't know how he was going to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to show whenever Roy fought. Tyson Fury number 17, Usyk number 4. Now, even though Usyk beat Tyson Fury, I don't feel like Tyson Fury should be that low. I don't feel like Usyk should be at number 4, but I damn sure don't. I feel like if Usyk right there, Tyson Fury should be up there too. Roy number 9. But then again, we talking about 21st century. If we talking about 21st century, does Roy deserve to be number 9? Because Roy heyday was in the 90s. Only feather I can put in his hat for the 21st century is avenging. I mean, he didn't avenge his low because only feather I could put in his hat is going up to heavyweight and beating John Ruiz. Right. So Tyson Fury definitely deserved to be on the list. He deserved to be higher. Guess who's at number 19? Vitaly Klitschko. At number 20 is Marco Antonio Barrera, who I feel like should be high. Barrera, the Barrera I know, he should be higher than Vitaly Klitschko. They got Vitaly Klitschko at 19. So I don't know what they did with this list. It's weird. They got De La Hoya at 15. I agree wholeheartedly, even though I think De La Hoya can probably go anywhere. Excuse me. Well, that's a good place for him. But when you talk about that, you talking about the 21st century. What did De La Hoya really do in the 21st century? Besides Fernando Vargas, which I believe was in 2000. Mosley spanked him. B-Hop spanked him. Pacquiao spanked him. Few people spanked him. I should have saved this one for this weekend because I know everybody that be watching boxing, I know they at work right now. A lot of them. He ain't on the list. That would have been another one though. He wouldn't have fit on the list because if you really look at it, he lost to Bernard Hopkins in 2001. He disappeared, came back, beat Mayorga, and lost to. No, I think he beat somebody else. Then he lost to Roy Jones. Oh, that's another thing Roy did in the 21st century. He beat Trinidad and he beat John. He went up to heavyweight and beat John Ruiz. Okay, so yeah. See, Trinidad would be more to me in the 20th century. Trinidad beat. It may have been controversial decision, but I don't agree with nobody running, and you know what I'm saying. But hey,
when De La Hoya really beat Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? But he beat Trinidad beat a lot of good fighters, solid fighters. He beat, if it wasn't for, who knows what would have happened, because David Reed gave Trinidad some problems, but he had that problem with his eye. And but he dominated in a seven. He went out in the 11th round. David Reed, I believe, dominated like the first 6 or 7 rounds on Trinidad before his eye got messed up. But other than that, Trinidad whooped Vargas. He whooped David Reed. He whooped Joppy, who was another solid fighter coming up at the time. He whooped a few people. Pernell Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? All this was like 99, 98 up in there. And he capped it off with Vargas. I think, matter of fact, I think him and De La Hoya whooped Vargas in the same year, because Vargas was a hot prospect. Well, fuck a hot prospect. He was a good fighter. He just he couldn't beat them. They hyped him up too. They pushed him up. He could never beat them top guys. He can stand in there toe to toe and compete with them, but he could not beat them top, like he couldn't beat Mosley. He could not beat them top dudes. The one that he got though, he did get Corte. Ike Corte probably was my favorite jab in boxing. One of my favorite fighters. I loved the way he threw his jab. And Ike Corte whooped De La Hoya. They cheated Ike Corte. Yeah, Whitaker. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker. That was crazy. Pernell Whitaker got hit by a car down in Virginia Beach, walking across the damn street. Pernell Whitaker. Yep. I remember I felt like Pernell Whitaker when I was a kid. I'm gonna go back and watch it, but I felt like Pernell Whitaker beat Chavez. I remember Chavez was the man, Julio Cesar Chavez. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like Pernell Whitaker beat him. De La Hoya definitely beat him. De La Hoya whooped his ass. But I felt like that was um whenever I go back and watch Pernell Whitaker and De La Hoya, I either got Whitaker or I got it a tie. But they was giving De La Hoya that still in round shit. Oh, he's still in the round. He's still in the round. No, hell, nah. 21st century, though. 21st century. They probably could have put if you're talking about the 21st century, you're talking about from 2000 on forward. They could have put Corrales in there. They could have put Shane in there. They could have put, you know what I'm saying? Andre Ward is there. Yeah, he there. Mm. People might not like his style. It made it felt like he was boring, but you know what I'm saying? Another one of the best fighters I've seen, good boxer, hit, not be hit. You know what I'm saying? Defensive genius. Winky Wright, he never was gonna get no big money. Never, like, they didn't respect his fighting style. But Winky Wright, you know what I'm saying, could have been on that list too. You think if De La Hoya beat Floyd, his career would still pan out the way
It did. Floyd, that is.
Um, um, well, it definitely was a pivotal fight. I think De La Hoya, I mean, I think Floyd got the skill set that he has regardless. So I definitely think if De La Hoya had to beat him, it probably would have been a rematch, and it would have probably come down to what happened in that rematch. But the the skill set and what made Mayweather so dominant, he would have still had that. So he still could have, but a big, huge part of his legacy is tied to that O. So it wouldn't have been as, you know, his name wouldn't ring out as hard as it do without that zero. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when Roy had that zero, and we didn't ever think he was going to lose it. Then he lost it by disqualification, but we didn't count it. But when he lost it, is when he, you know, that zero, especially if you hold on to it for a certain amount of time, that O, that zero hold. Yeah, it did. It definitely did. That was he beat at that time. Oscar was still the top dog in boxing, so he beat the top dog. That's just like they had Canelo positioned as the top dog, and Terrence Crawford just beat him. So the world was at his feet. Whenever you beat the top dog, yeah, you in there. I like the way Pretty Boy Floyd fought too, though. I wish he hadn't hurt his hands. You know what I'm saying? And like this one of the worst. Like I seen him dominate. To me, as far as dominant performances, two of my most dominant performances both come from Mayweather, and that was all three of them, all the candidates, all of them, from a defensive standpoint, and okay, Moni, from a defensive standpoint and a tactical type of Money Mayweather. You got the fight against Canelo, which was super dominant. But if you want to talk about just the brawling, more brawler, but still, you know what I'm saying? The Pretty Boy Floyd, you got the fight with Corrales, and a lot of people talk about that one as his most dominant performance, but I don't think that was his most dominant performance. I think that was his second. His most dominant performance was against Arturo Gatti. That was the most. What up, Digital Dre? I ain't gonna say nothing about. I ain't got a chance to really watch him because I don't watch TV, so I ain't got really a chance to really watch him as much as I would like to thoroughly make a call on him. But that's something I gotta check on. But yeah, 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 definitely, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say Floyd beating Gotti was worse. He nice, skill set is crazy. He got a chin. Mm, OG Digital. Mm, Boots. Yeah. They be having some tough fighters out of Philly though. That's one of the boxing. Some places be just boxing, you know, like that. That's like Detroit. Detroit known for having a lot of uh solid fighters too. You know what I'm saying? I think New York kind of used to have that thing going. It ain't like it was, but I remember You had Mike out there. You had Riddick Bowe, Zab Judah, Shannon Briggs. Like New York had a at one time. Yeah, New York used to have to me a nice boxing history and tradition, like the fighters that came up out of there. Yeah, Zab was official till he ran into old boy. He wasn't the same after that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't gonna do him like that though. He still has some good fights because he damn sure took Floyd to war before everything went crazy. After that little, he just that whole little thing kicked off. That brawl kicked off out of frustration when Floyd started getting to his ass and he hit Floyd with that low blow. Yeah, you right about that, Digital. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I heard about him. See, I was a kid. I caught the end of that. I caught the end of that. Like my earliest memories of boxing was probably, I think Sugar Ray Leonard might have still had some status, but like been on his way out, like late 80s. And then Mike Tyson was like a major deal. Those was my earliest memories. And then by the time I really started really paying attention, Tyson like got knocked out like right after that. Yeah, Tommy Hearn. Yeah, it is corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Sports period though, but um yeah, it's so much money in sports. You know what I'm saying? For all takers too. You know what I'm saying? If you betting something or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know the mob ain't in that the mob, they no more sports that they have a bigger hand, you know what I'm saying, than boxing and probably basketball. He fought from 70s to '06. Mm. You know what? You talking about Tommy Hearns? I didn't know he had no fight in '06. Definitely check out Chef Fo. We at 980. We need 20 more subs on Chef Fo. You know what? I never call YouTube about my hours not updating. I just complained about it. And ironically, they updated as soon as I complained on both channels. When I said, I believe that YouTube be listening to you on here. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Because as soon as I said it, they both updated. My YouTube numbers was the same for like 2 months on the For the Real Only channel. And they went up as soon as I started complaining. For real. I'm like, how, come on, that's just too perfect for me. Sports is entertainment, but I know deep down, yep. But I ain't tripping, though. Appreciate that, YouTube. Just give me mine. Let me get mine. You know what I'm saying? Football and basketball top 20. I'm too biased. If I do football, anything at the top of anything gonna be the Patriots, or it's gonna be Barry Sanders. Let me stop. The Feds watching. I always feel like somebody's watching me. They listening in on here. I'm telling you, they got this the spyware, the AI. Let me leave YouTube alone, though. Please don't hurt me, YouTube. Let me stop messing with them. They say, "Oh yeah, but we ain't gonna update you for another 2 months." Word is born. Mon, you know how just because you don't be trying to, you know what I'm saying, put me on the spot. Yeah, the feds is watching. The feds taking pictures. Feds taking pictures. AI, that's what it is. That's what the algorithm, man. All this stuff is AI. Google is AI. Now, I give you the FBI part. You brought the song back into my consciousness. I always feel like that's what they doing, man. They watching IV. I done rose too much ruckus. In defense, though, in defense, some people on here lying, talking about, oh, everything you got is arguing, going at people. Yeah, it is. Because I got it. That content is from me defending myself. I'm trying to drown it out now with stuff that ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it's all right. Stay where you at. Put me. Yeah, just keep me. I don't want no new songs. I don't want no. You teach me new songs, I won't be knowing what I'm talking about on here. I'll be on here like who was that? Yeah, that was Rich Homie Quan sung that. Yeah. So yeah. All I'm trying to do is run it up on here though. I gotta figure out my next move. You know what I'm saying? You got to be switching it up on here. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I run it, and that's what I've been classically doing. Whenever I seem like I hit a roadblock on this YouTube, I'll think of something new to keep myself going. Well, I've been on here an hour and 11 minutes. I'm about to throw my shoes on and get dressed and head to the job. You know, depending on how it looked tonight, I may come back, jump on live for another hour. You know, if it's dead enough, you know what I'm saying? If I don't see, sometimes it be different. I'm in a different job, different situation. Y'all thought it was loud before. Them noise cancellation mic, that don't work over here. You know what I'm saying? But I might come back live because I do want to see what everybody think of this list. Everybody should be off work by then. Anyway, appreciate everybody that came through. Moni, Monica, John Cologne, for Tanya, OG Digital. Y'all go check OG Digital out. Rodney. Tap on the screen, hit the like button. And hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. Appreciate y'all. Y'all go over there, check out the Chef Folk cooking channel if you didn't do so already. And subscribe. And hit the notification bell over there. You know we got the Colossal Tiger Shrimp Peppercini over there right now. Just debuted at noon, so go check that out. You know what I'm saying? And show love, man. Appreciate everybody. There go the link, OG Digital. Oh man, I don't feel like going in here, bro. All right, man. I'll tap back in. Big LV, Big 4. I'm out.